Hey folks, today we're taking a look at all the upcoming model kits from this company called Plum, P-L-U-M. They stand for Pretty Lovely Unique Mechanism. Certainly a new brand discovery for me, and while I've been building Gunpla and Plum kits for a while now, I didn't know there was another brand called Plum out there making mecha model kits in the market. Their mecha model kits is under this line called the Plastic Action Kit, which is short for PLAAC, and PLAAC 10 and 11 is already out in Japan. So both Sanada and also the Takeda armor is available currently, and I have to say they both have a very unique design and overall look and feel. For the Takeda, which is what I'm veering more towards to, it definitely does seem to have a deeper, darker red compared to what we've seen on the Sanada. And while both of them look quite similar in terms of design, rest assured in terms of the horns on the helmet, to the armors on the arm, on the legs, and also the backpack, and also the weapons, they are two different mecha model kits altogether. I hope that I can actually get these kits out there in Malaysia, but I have not seen any model stores, hobby kit stores carrying Plum in Malaysia. So that is a very big unfortunate news for me. Probably have to order this from Japan. And surprisingly, Plum also make aircraft model kits from the video game series, surprisingly from the Gradius 4 and also Gradius 5. And if you compare this with the PLAAC series that we've seen before this definitely has a lot more details compared to what we've seen earlier, and it does remind me of the aircraft series from Bandai Star Wars series. So that is definitely very, very good news. A lot of details, and I think it looks quite realistic to the game design of the aircraft itself as well. So for those of you who have played the old Gradius arcade game in the 80s, or when they rebooted it in, I think, for PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2, you will probably remember this particular aircraft design. So there is also a Gradius 4 special limited decal set as well, and it also has very nice level of detail compared to what we've seen before with the PLAAC Action series. And I do have only one request for the team at Plum, which is please take better photos of your products to put on your website and on your store. I think we've been spoiled maybe because when we look at those high quality photos that have been taken by brands like Bandai and Kotobukiya, I think perhaps the photos can have a little bit better lighting that will make fans that want to actually buy them. But perhaps the one aircraft model kit that I really want from Plum is the Azuma from Raiden 5. I'm a big fan of the Raiden video game and also the arcade game, so this is definitely something that I would really want if I can actually get it. The colors on the Azuma is really awesome. It's so bright, nice glossy finish, and also again a lot of detail as what we've seen from the earlier Gradius 5 and also Gradius 4 from the same brand, which is Plum. Just a little bit of rant here, but I think most of you here would be the same age as me. You will probably remember how much time you spent on the arcade trying to complete the Raiden 2 and the Raiden 3 video game. I can't remember how much money and time I actually spent trying to complete the game in the arcade. So this particular aircraft, while it is from Raiden 5, I still say that it is quite a very cool looking and sexy design, something I would really want if I can actually get a hold of them. Perhaps the most interesting offering from Plum under their plastic model action kit series is the Industrial Zone set. It is actually quite interesting because I've not seen many brands sell products like this. The realistic level of detail and thought that's been put into the Industrial Zone set is definitely very, very unique. I don't see many of these brands out there that's doing the same thing in the market. What is interesting about this Industrial Zone series is not only you have realistic to life goodness of the infrastructure, but you can also actually light them up with a separate LED set sold also by Plum themselves. So yeah, definitely looks very, very interesting once you hook them all up into a LED set, just like what we've seen from the pictures here. And of course, Plum sells them separately, so you can buy them through Industrial Zone A, B, C, D. Industrial Zone D, as we saw earlier, was the refining furnace. Industrial Zone B is the distillation tower. C is chimney, and Industrial Zone A is the storage tank. So I don't know much about Industrial Zone infrastructure, but they do look very real to life indeed. But of course, the pictures that you've seen from the official photos are not painted. You will need to paint these model kits from Plum. Keeping with our tradition, the most expensive item at the end of the video is this 148 scale Arc Cloud Breaker, coming out already in July in Japan for 7,590 yen. It definitely looks a little bit like frame arms to me in terms of the design language, you know, all white, very sharp angular shield armor everywhere, and also surprisingly there are some pistons I see on the shoulder, on the waist, and also on the arm as well. I've not built any of the Plum model kits, so I can't really comment too much, but it is definitely a very unique looking kit. It doesn't look like a typical 144 scale kits that we've seen before, but yeah, it definitely has a very unique look indeed. So there you have it, folks. These are all the model kit that's coming out from this brand called Plum, which is a very big surprise to me because, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I've been building Plum kits for so long, but this is the first time I've actually seen or heard of this brand called Plum. Plum definitely don't just sell Plum kits, they also have vinyl figures as well. I'll put a link down below to the e-store and also the website. You can go and check out all their future upcoming products from there. But a bit of advice to the brand or the folks at Plum: if you can, please improve your official photos of your products. Just as we've seen from Kotobukiya, Bandai, you know, the products photos that they put out to get people to buy their products definitely does look a lot more sexier and a lot more polished indeed. But for now, I think that Plum definitely has a lot of promise as a plastic model kit manufacturer. The products they put out are actually quite interesting, especially the Ply series, and the Industrial Zone series is definitely something that I've not seen before. So let me know what you guys think. Have you guys seen this brand called Plum out there in the market before? And if you have built them before, how is the quality, how's the plastic like, what is the building experience like? But if you're not, hey, let me know in the comment section below as well. If you're new to our channel, let me know if you can support us by giving us a like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all down in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Until the next video, stay safe and stay healthy.